time-sensitive crypto security updates, more airdrop claims and announcements, and curated alpha. Let's get started. First of all, a reminder that no crypto website or website in general is safe, and in all cases, you should be always following official links from official channels, but there is instances, like for example this one, where even these verified addresses would actually be compromised. In that situation, you simply have to use common sense and see what you are proving. Look if the website seems a bit odd or maybe fishy, but most importantly, make sure not to just blindly sign transactions, because that is the surefire way to get drained. Now, in this particular situation, we had CoinMarketCap security exploit where there was a weird pop-up following up on the website, but of course, in the meantime, it has already been patched and there's only been about $21,000 in losses. However, if you are in the minority who has been affected, make sure to follow their official channels, their official X account, and get your assets back. And another super time-sensitive update is from Chroma. If you have still assets on the network, you have the final date of June 26th to get your assets out, because they are not guaranteeing that you'll be able to withdraw your assets or do anything with them unless you get specific dev intervention, and this is not something that they are willing to guarantee. So if you have any assets, make sure to withdraw before their migration is complete by June 26th. Now, this next one is pretty controversial. It has to do with Binance Alpha, and as you can see, the performance of their tokens and launches in the recent times has not been too great, mostly because people have been farming the alpha points, and of course, as soon as the chapter ends, most of the tokens that are being traded simply dump dramatically. In some cases, it goes from 10 to even 50 or 60% in case of ZkJ. That said, Binance is still considered the holy grail of exchanges, with the biggest amount of volume, users, and everything a project needs to have a successful launch. But can we really call the launches successful with these kinds of results? Who knows? Time will tell. At the moment, projects are still opting in to go with the Binance route, and the latest one is going to be Mango Network. They are also launching on June 24th, and everything is going to be going through the Binance Alpha pool. The checker is also live, and you have just under 1 month to check your allocations and make sure you get your rewards. Now, another project that is also going through the Binance Alpha route is Humanity Protocol, and at the moment, this is not looking very promising, considering that most of these points are just being farmed by traders wash trading. But however, if you still wish to participate in this, it is actually available on App Store, and the palm scanning feature, as controversial as it is, it might actually provide to be quite valuable in the future. And speaking of value, there is a lot happening in crypto in the recent times, and if you want to be in the heat of the moment, in the right time, in the right place, there is a huge value in private community that you simply share the information in real time, get all the announcements in real time, and you simply have an edge over the rest of the market. We have such community going strong for over 2 years now, and if you want to take part, all you have to do is go to the subscriptions tab on our website, official links only, and you can choose monthly, yearly plans, and an airdrop tracker application to help keep organized. As well, there is an NFT collection generating you 10% in yield every month, courtesy of our DeFi legend Chris, and we're looking as optimistic as we can, even through these turbulent but still volatile and volume-friendly days. And on that note, one of the most recent updates we have from Magic Newton, we already knew that there's going to be a token coming up very soon, and an hour ago they released tokenomics. So in short, this is a very, very hype project that we've been covering for a while, and for a good reason. People are speculating it might be the next virtuals, because they do have a very, very similar plan for their project. And here in the blog post, you can see all the details. What is their planned utility for the NEWT token? In short, it's going to have a staking utility, token for gas and fees, and it will also be used in a very similar to virtuals for model registry, when you're actually going to use it to integrate on the platform and use it during all the operations. Also, there is governance. More details you can read on the blog post, but most importantly for tokenomics, there's going to be a supply fully unlocked and no vesting for the airdrop for the community, 100% unlocked on day one.
Hey guys, we partner with What Exchange, one of the greatest decentralized exchange right now in the market. I love that you can see everything on your screen at once. You can connect to What Exchange from different mainnets, and you can see here the list of hundreds of tokens. They are continuously adding more tokens each week. And What Exchange has an active airdrop. They are going to distribute it 30% of the total supply, guys, into this airdrop. So that is why I am super bullish trading here too. You can see here the point section that they added recently, so you can check everything about your progress on this airdrop. And in trading, you can see how many order tokens you earn because they have this payback system from the fees that you pay. Part of that goes back to you on order tokens. So check the link on the description to join to What Exchange, trade on the platform, participate on the airdrop of the 30% of the supply, and also get some order tokens back. All the links are in the description.
Next, let's jump into Solana real quick. If you're still farming grass or bullish about the project, there is great news for Android users because you're getting 3 times more points if you download the Android version instead of desktop. Now, there's been a lot of problems with passwords and accessibility, but it has since been fixed. And if you want to collect more grass points, make sure to do it on the Android application. And regarding all news regarding Solana, we have a really experienced human here in Lorxy doing so much work regarding Backpack, but not just Backpack, also all things in Solana DeFi. And he has found out that there's Camino Finance and Marinade doing a very, very interesting synergy where you can simply farm 2 projects and position yourself in top of Solana blue chip DeFi projects. Also, as always, use Backpack because most of the times they have partnerships with projects and you will be getting simply more airdrops, 5 to 10%, depending on the project, for simply using their wallet. Of course, Phantom and Solflare are the main competitors, and you should also use them in case they have an airdrop, but at the moment, Backpack is leading the charge. And 2 super quick Hyperliquid updates. The Liminal has actually entered a new phase of their development. Currently, there are no more caps, and they're going to be for every asset individually separated. At the moment, you have $50 million on Hype that you can deposit, and every asset is going to have a flexible cap lasting for each epoch about 4 weeks. Also, there's going to be a airdrop for hyperstable top 4,000 hyper EVM users. So if you are eligible, there is no claiming needed. This will be sent directly to your hyper EVM. And 2 quick updates regarding the voting and governance in crypto. So Jupiter Exchange is finishing their voting schedules for 2025, but you can still get ASR, active staking rewards, simply staking the Jupiter tokens. And if you're bullish for LayerZero, you should know that the LayerZero switch referendum is back online until June 27th. It was actually majorly voted for positive outcome back last year. However, the quorum was nowhere near met because there was only about 10-11% that actually voted. So if you wish to participate in future LayerZero airdrops or maybe some multipliers, it is highly recommended to vote and have this vote hopefully pass. And finally, if you're bullish for Ethena, the Ethereal perpetual DEX testnet is now public and live for everyone. And if you wish to participate, you simply have to go to their official website and start trading. We are expecting this to be one of the bigger airdrops because Ethena is one of the biggest stablecoin, decentralized stablecoin projects out there. So if you wish to become a better trader, maybe prepare for mainnet for Ethereal, this is the place to be. And that is a wrap for all the updates for today. If you like the content, make sure to like and subscribe with bell notifications on. Any questions, comments, I'm waiting for you in the comment section below and in our Discord. And as always, thanks for watching and have an amazing day.